Alright, today I'm going to talk about terrain, and there's different types of terrain. We're going to go into that. The first type is the kind you buy from Games Workshop or other model retailers. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I will. It's a little more expensive, but you do get the proper scale and, themed like lasguns or bolters in the terrain. You can buy other terrain from hobby stores or just other retailers. I guess we'll talk about that first since we're on the subject. Model terrain. This is 1/35th scale. It's World War II. It's a little big, but it's close enough. I mean, for an Imperial Guard, his head can just see over the walls, so he could shoot over them, but providing maximum cover. Tank traps, like I said, are a little big, but close enough. I have a bunch of these because I do build World War II models, so when you ever need extra terrain, they work. And I've carved bullet holes and other details into this. And as far as painting them go, they're spray painted black and then heavily dry brushed with a gray. Like I said before, in other videos, I don't really use cathedral paints. I have a couple, but I also use model paints. So the model paint that I used was Battleship Gray. I'm sure there is a cathedral equivalent. And then these I actually didn't paint. They came olive green and I left them there. I'll probably paint them someday. And then next we'll be talking about Green Army Men terrain. Alright, Green Army Men terrain. This is from various sets. The sandbags are actually a little too small for standard Green Army Men, but they're perfect size for Imperial Guard and other Warhammer guys. I mean, the firing ports are, this Imperial Guard's carrying it at the hip and he's firing over it. It's good size. Barbed wire's good. It's tall enough Imperial Guard couldn't climb over that. And I'm talking a lot about Imperial Guard because I own Imperial Guard, but it's Warhammer scale, so it works for any army that uses sandbags or wire, which is mainly humans, but this was also Green Army Men. The scale is off, but for just a random piece of terrain, it works. It really just depends on your level of detail. Obviously the door is way too big, but in a random corner of a battlefield, it looks good. This tower is actually a pretty good scale. You can only fit one guy in there, but it works. Good sniper's nest. Throw in a Vindicar assassin or something. But for the most part, Green Army Men, it works. Use that for a lot of detail. I don't have them here, but I have brick walls from Green Army Men set, and they work great too. It's cheap, and you can get stuff that Games Workshop doesn't make, like towers and sandbag and barbed wire. So it's cheap and easy, and for the most part you usually don't have to paint that. That was green, I just spray painted it black. These came brown. I did go over it with a marker and to give it the textured look. I did paint these. They were solid silver, and I painted the frames. So easy terrain.